Okay.
Welcome back, everyone, to action from the Internazionale BNL d'Italia here on this Monday, as Monday afternoon draws on. We have a fascinating matchup now. It is Elise Mertens taking on Venus Williams, the great American, playing just her 5th tournament of the year. She hasn't played since Miami in, well, mid to late March. Here she is, stepping out onto the clay for the first time in 2019. Can she find her feet quickly? Well, she'll have to, against a very, very good player indeed in Elise Mertens.
The clock is here. Of course, it is not working right now, but I hope it starts working during the match. So it's there in the middle. No, the match before was working, so I think it will be fine. If not, I will give you updates if needed. Okay? Hello? Okay, ladies, as I was telling to Venus, we have the shot clock over there in the middle of the court. If we don't call any ball, please stop and I'll check my mark. We have 1 break for the match if you need, and that's pretty much all. Any questions? No? Heads or tails? Heads? Heads. Serve? Okay, have a good one.
So it was Venus Williams who won the toss, and she will serve first, as we are set to get this one underway here on Grandstand. Looks a fascinating first round encounter, really does. If you looked at the order of play and looked at all the draw, this is one of these standout first round encounters. And as you can see, the winner will take on a certain Serena Williams. We could have an all-Williams affair in round 2, and look at how stacked this part of the draw is. Jo Konta as well, Sloane Stephens there also. Claire Curran alongside me. It looks an interesting part of the draw.
Well, excellent part of the draw, and Jo Konta starting to find some form as well this year on the clay, so that will not be an easy match for Sloane Stephens, but for everybody obviously mouth-watering if you see a Williams versus Williams clash. But this will be a very tough match for Venus Williams today against Elise Mertens. Last year, we know she had so much success on the clay.
Yeah,
and she had a great year as well.
Yeah, she did. And Mertens we'll get onto in a moment. She hasn't quite got the clay court form this year that she had last year, but, well, we don't know what Venus, her form on this surface is. Of course, she has been a world #1. She finds herself inside the top 50 still. World number 50 right now at the age of 38, and oh, look at that, she is a serial champion, 49 WTA titles to her name. And well, so far it's been a quarter-final run in Indian Wells, which was her standout. The other tournaments she's played, Auckland, the Aussie Open and Miami. Do you think, Claire, it's going to take her a moment to get up to speed on the clay?
Well, yes, it always does take any player just that time to transition from one surface to the other. But obviously, Venus and Serena Williams, so much experience behind them. But I would say that this is probably Venus's least favourite surface. But one of the concerns just in the last tournament that I saw Venus play in Miami, she was carrying a lot of injuries, but it was really clear that although she isn't able to play and execute the game maybe in the same manner that she was in her prime, a lot of that actually has to do with having a few injuries. She tactically is so astute on the court, and she uses her strengths exceptionally well, but she's also started to add a little bit more variety to her game as her career has progressed. And we see her hitting a lot more higher balls, especially with her forehand, and just having that ability to be adaptable and to find a way to win. Well, that's what we're seeing a lot from now with Venus Williams.
Yeah, Venus is a former champion here in Rome. That was back in 1999 when she beat Mary Pierce in that final. So, well, can she find another title here? Well, she's going to have to try and get past this player, who is excellent on the clay courts. As you can see, she has a title already this season. That was on the hard courts of Doha in Qatar. What a run she had there. Just listen to the run through she had. Siniakova, Pliskova, Mertens, Kerber, Halep. Tough.
Well, 3 top 10 players there in that list, and that is a massive tournament, a premier mandatory tournament for her to win, and it backs up really the success that she had in 2018 whenever she won the 3 titles. But it was the clay that she really stood out last year, wasn't it, whenever she won in Switzerland to start off with, and then she went on to the Fed Cup, and then in the final tournament that she won, I think it was in Rabat, that she won that as well. She would post 12 clay court wins in a row before going on into the French Open. And it was there, I think it was Simona Halep that took to stop Elise Mertens, and it has been a very quick rise for her from a top 100 player into that top 20, and she now starts to be talked as a contender for these titles.
She absolutely does, and you mentioned that the clay court season from last year for her. She won Lugano, she won Rabat, she had that run of 12 in a row if you include the Fed Cup as well. She then went to Madrid and lost in the second round to Simona Halep. She was ill for Rome last year, Mertens. She didn't play here 12 months ago, and then the French Open again she lost out to Simona Halep. So really, it was one of the best clay court players on the planet that was needed to stop Elise Mertens on 2 occasions last year. And there's so much focus on the Belgian, there's so much focus on this player as well.
It is incredible to think that 20 years ago she won her first title here in Rome. That is, there's players in the draw that weren't even alive when Venus Williams won here.
It's staggering, it really is. She keeps on pushing the borders, the boundaries of what's expected. And how long can she keep on doing it?
I think as long as she enjoys the sport, and it's clear that she certainly does. Whenever she beat Kazatkina in Miami, she was loving that victory. Obviously, that is like a home tournament to her, but it was the performance. She was really emphatic in that victory over her, and you just see from her reaction just how much joy she got out of that. And that's totally natural for players, all these players in this tournament, the work that they put in. So much work goes into it, and whenever you have success, then it's nice to see them being able to enjoy that with their fans.
Well, we are done and dusted with this warm-up. I think Venus will sneak in another serve, and Mertens will fire that one away as they are ready. Here we go then. It is Venus versus Elise in the Foro Italico. A first round encounter. The winner will take on Serena Williams. On what is well, it's a cloudy afternoon here today. Well, there's a bit of sunshine as well.
Prima partita al servizio Venus Williams. Vai. 0-15.
Not the start she was looking for.
Lofty.
I just think she takes maybe a few moments to get into it, get properly warmed up, get that spring in the legs and the serve. I think what we are seeing from Venus over the last few years in particular, it's just becoming more obvious and evident how great a tactician she has been throughout her career. Before, perhaps we didn't appreciate it. We just thought, wow, what a physical player, what a brilliant striker. But now we're seeing the tactics of her game as well, which is something to be admired.
Well, I absolutely agree. And one of the first jobs of any tennis player, well, it's to find a way to win. Doesn't matter how you do it, but you've got to find a way. And often you can't do it with your strengths. Sometimes they don't work. Sometimes you've got an injury. But just over the last few months, especially with Venus, we've seen her having to go to plan B and C.
There's plan A.
And that's plan A. Plan A gets set behind both ground strokes and executes them with so much aggression and precision. But it's the serve with which Venus Williams really built the most success in her career in those Grand Slam titles. And you can see even now she's definitely not accelerating through it.
40-30, 40-30.
And it has taken her, just in recent months, it's just taken her a couple of games just to get a level of MPH that we expect from her.
Joko Williams.
Or if you're doing kilometers per hour.
Well, either way, she will warm up and that serve will become more potent, I'm sure, as well, it was a pretty simple service game in the end there.
Well, what you really appreciate with Venus Williams now is just how precise she is with the service delivery. She may not be hitting the serve as hard as we're used to seeing her hit it, but she's delivering it with precision to the right spots each time. And it's smart, but I just find mentally the fact that she can go on and she can play and she can compete, knowing that she's not coming to the court with the same weapons that she had even in 2017 at the moment, but you don't see that in her. She's such a good competitor. She just gets on with the job. And I think probably she knows that whenever she is fully fit, that she can beat really every player.
Stand and deliver.
Lofty.
Just looking for a little bit of that clay court form. Mertens, she's lost in her first match in Charleston, Stuttgart and Madrid in 3 of her 4 clay court tournaments this season. The one she did okay in, quarterfinals of Rabat, but she was of course trying to defend that title. She's not quite shown up to the party just yet here.
Well, she's not, and I'm sure whenever she saw Venus Williams' name next to hers in the draw, that would have made her feel slightly uncomfortable. She is coming into this tournament not with that same level of confidence. She knows that she's going to be up against an opponent who's going to come at her today, and she's going to play to win.
That's fired away. A couple of meetings these two have had, both of them coming in 2017. They met in the French Open. They then met at Wimbledon. So in 2 of the Grand Slams of a couple of years ago, they met, and Venus Williams won both straight sets.
And for Mertens, having not yet scored that victory against Venus Williams for any player, especially one as young as 23 years of age, growing up having watched Venus Williams win those Grand Slams and dominating the game of tennis, it's a big deal to get that first victory against her as well.
Well finished off. It is Venus who has hit the ground running. Well, perhaps a few weeks away is working out nicely.
It was relentless pressure there from Venus Williams, and she had a few nice opportunities on the forehand. Mertens not able to get Venus on the run. Sent most balls through the middle channel. Well, you can see what she's trying to do there. Just take Williams off the baseline.
Wow, she is not missing right now.
It's destructive. So much depth on both of those forehands from Venus Williams. Just easy par. She's got such beautiful timing. Effortless. Whew. There you go.
Well, it's not easy. It's a pretty overwhelming proposition sometimes coming up against the great Venus Williams, but Mertens just trying to find her range here. It's a third meeting with the American.
Gain good depth on the return from Mertens.
30.
That's going to be important for her today. Good depth and also placement of ball, trying to get it out of that middle third of the court.
Yeah, that's good.
That's what I'm talking about there, and it's important for Mertens that whenever she is hitting the ball through the middle of the court, that she keeps it very deep. And then whenever she goes for the wider shot, she has to stay really aggressive with it as well. It's a really smart execution of tactic there.
No. Dragged it away. Now Mertens is up and running. Finds the break back. And the Belgian has something to say in this first set. It is Venus who leads 2-1.
Chiusa riporte, per favore. Grazie. Tempo. Grazie, pronti per giocare. Grazie. Per favore.
So, can she get back onto level terms here, Mertens? After a quick start from Venus. Quick moving there.
She's running up for this drop shot. Too much height on it. Mertens is so quick around the court. She had so much time here.
Trenta-zero. 30 love.
Very interesting to see Mertens' service direction right now. So important that she uses that variety, doesn't give Venus Williams that opportunity to strike on those returns of serve. She's so lethal from that position. You see in that last game alone, she's hit so many different spots on the court. Nice hold.
Yeah, good hold that from Mertens, who just having a tough time of things in her season after winning that biggest title of her career in Doha. She's just won 4 matches from the last 7 tournaments she's played.
I think this year for Mertens, having had so much success last year on the clay, she's coming into the year with a lot to defend and also more pressure on her shoulders and expectation as well. And these are all new experiences for her, only 23 years of age and hasn't been in this position before. It was only in 2017 when she broke into the top 100 for the first time.
That's a bit of a gift, that from Mertens, as fans are moving to put their jackets on. It's a little bit breezy out there. There is a service hold to get Venus back in front. It's been an interesting start to this. 5 games played. The American leads with 3 of them. 3-2.
Tempo.
Playing catch up here. Mertens now.
0-15. Love team.
It's always such a fine line between going into the Venus Williams forehand, which is the shot that she creates the most winners, but she can also come up with a large amount of unforced errors, especially whenever she's pushed into it. That one Mertens got away with slightly. You can see that she hit it into the hitting zone of Venus Williams. Williams just always relentless, continues to go for it when the opportunity presents.
And again, she might just be looking to try and craft an opportunity here, Venus. I think it's pretty remarkable how quickly she's settled into this match, given that she hasn't played since Miami towards the end of March. Didn't play throughout the month of April, and well, we're a couple of weeks into May now.
It's an exceptional quality. I know just from myself as a tennis player that you feel that you need to compete a lot just to get to that high level. But both Venus and Serena have so much confidence about themselves. Serena successful today on her return.
Yeah, coming through against Rebecca Petterson. Now Venus Williams is rocking and rolling here.
30-40.
It's a smart return of serve from Venus. Opens up the court with this forehand, uses more shape in the ball, and then steps in. Just hits that ball so flat down the line. That was an opportunity. Right on her racket. Didn't have to move her feet too much.
Vantaggio. Williams.
Well, it's a bad time for a double fault there for the Belgian.
And there's no doubt that out of the corner of her eye, she saw Venus Williams' court position for that second serve return. It's so dominant.
Gets this one. It's another break. Venus Williams has a little bit of breathing room.
Williams conduce 4 giochi.
Well, it's impressive returning of serve from Venus Williams, and I think this is an aspect of her game that is so underestimated by people watching. When you play against Venus Williams, we all know that she serves. She has a great serve, lots of power, good precision, but it's the return of serve that sends shudders down any opponents.
Quindici 0. 15 love. Let's primo service.
It's a more aggressive return from Mertens, and I think so far in this match, I'm surprised that on the ground stroke trading shots, Mertens to Williams cross court, that it seems to be Williams that's hitting at a more aggressive tempo consistently. Mertens may want to stay a little bit more aggressive.
Oh, that's an easy point, that, for Venus Williams. If she can keep this first serve percentage high, she'll have a great opportunity here.
Well, she's just returned from California a couple of months ago, where she won the Sunshine doubles in the Sunshine double in doubles, excuse me.
It's not easy to say that.
No, with Zabalenka, and you can see there just how comfortable she is in the net. Nice first volley, an easy put away smash.
Yeah, what an achievement that was, isn't it? A phenomenal doubles pairing they've made, Mertens and Zabalenka. They seem to have gelled so well. Have a bit of everything, that pairing. Got it. Caught out.
Well, Mertens just hasn't been shy so far in this young career of playing doubles. She's had a good success on the doubles court so far, not just with Zabalenka, but with Flipkins, with Demi Shures as well. And I think that all helps in terms of her development of her game coming forward, and as well, just shots like that passing shot. So comfortable there.
That's outstanding hitting. Well, she was Hitting a flurry of backhands, but then she thought, right, the forehand's going to sort this out.
Well, Mertens did everything she could just to absorb the pressure, put the moon ball up there, but Williams, relentless, took her 6 or 7 strikes to finally find the winner.
Vantagem, Williams.
That was a gift.
Yeah, that's too good this time.
She hits this forehand so flat, Mertens. You see, she just doesn't come underneath the ball as much as Venus. It's right through the ball. Gets all that speed on it.
Vantagem, Mertens.
Break points again.
Let primo serviço.
Smart serve from Venus. Moved it this time onto the backhand of Mertens. Mertens has been looking to step into that forehand return of serve. She's been successful. Williams so good again, just changing the tactic, finding a way.
Vantagem, Mertens.
Another break point here. Big game, this.
Mertens.
Well, it is another break. And this first set is proving very, very difficult to call, as coaches called to court.
Dus ik denk dat het plan heel goed zit. Hè.
Venus leads the way, 4-3.
Heel goed aan het aanpakken, maar zorg dat je genoeg voorwaarts beweegt. Dat je niet vanuit stilstand die splitstep moet step ook voorwaarts gaat. Ja? Dan zoek je de bal nog extra op. Okay? Blijf je tweede service echt heel goed versnellen. Prima. Zij kan eigenlijk u weinig pijn doen op uw tweede service voorlopig. Omdat je zo goed blijft versnellen en zeker goed variëren richting haar voorhand. Hè? Snel in haar voorhand. Wanneer als jij voelt dat je in de voorhand cross rally zit, probeer haar ook een aantal verschillende contactpunten te geven in die voorhand cross rally. Ik weet het, dat is lastig, maar probeer daar eens een hoge voorhand cross tussen te steken. Of gewoon een centrale, dat mag ook altijd. Hè? Dan geef je haar geen hoek. Maar jij bent goed bezig als je die backhand cross opzoekt. Zij gaat af en toe kort cross. Probeer die bal goed in te snijden. Ja, dus noods schuif je hem op recht en slice je hem gewoon. Dan heeft zij ook weer een verschillend contactpunt. Dan laat je haar veel verschillende ballen spelen. Goed, maar opletten met die kort cross van haar in de backhand cross. Hè. Dus noods neutraliseer je hem weer en ga je weer verder. Oké? Qua service, op rechterkant gaat zij heel veel naar je backhand. Hè. Dus probeer er echt vol voor te gaan. Kom aan, goed bezig.
Posti rapidamente, per favore, prendere poste veloce.
Oh, a bit of shuffling around in the crowd. It's been a half an hour where the fans here are just putting on their coats and are just trying to get themselves comfortable. It's a little cooler than I think some fans would have been expecting. Fun and games in the crowd.
Per favore, qualche poste va bene.
Here they come.
Grazie.
More and more make their way in. Where's the best seat? They're all good.
Quindi 15 love.
It's just such easy power from Venus Williams, time and time again. Shoulders slumped for Venus Williams.
What a first serve there. Straight into the body. Really took Williams out with it.
40-15.
Lucky just to get a racket on it. Mertens has started to really open up those shoulders in this last game, hitting freely through the ball.
These aren't easy conditions for these players to deal with. There's blustery winds.
That's when footwork becomes so much more imperative. Always making little adjustments to get into the right position.
And that is right on the money. 4 games apiece now.
4 giochi pari. 4 games. Quindi 15 love. 15 pare. 15.
Well, we saw Coach Robbie Sessons come out onto court a few moments ago. What do you think the main message would have been there, Claire?
Well, I think one of the most important things, and I don't speak, and I'm assuming they're speaking in Flemish, but apologies if I'm wrong with that, but I think one of the most important things, and what he's recognised, is whenever she's going into these trading cross-court rallies with Venus Williams, she's got to have a bit more variety to her game. She just can't out-hit Venus. Venus likes to play at that, so she's got to change it up on her forehand, use the higher ball, on her backhand, put the slice in every so often, just keep Venus Williams out of her rhythm.
Oh, it's close. Nice pass. It is just out. And a big chance here for the Belgian.
15 foot.
Missed it. Well, Mertens was 4-2 down, but she's won 3 games on the spin. As she now leads the way, 5 games to 4. Well, Venus Williams, she was looking in fine order in this first set, but suddenly it's Mertens who will come out and serve for this opening set.
Venus has just slightly lost her rhythm here from 4-2 up. It's not that Mertens raised her levels, just the unforced errors starting to creep in from Williams' racket. 16 so far in this set, and only 9 to Mertens.
Cortesia. 15 final. 15
Had a little bit of time to wait there, Mertens, before her second serve. Never easy, that. There is something in the crowd that needs attention. Perhaps someone just taken ill. I think we'll just hold things up here because I don't think either player will want to get started with this going on.
¿Cuál es el problema? Ok. ¿Y van basare? ¿Suspendiamo el partido? O... Pero es que così no es posible. Entonces, si guardare... Sí, ok.
Mariana Alves just going across to see what's the matter here. Well, quite clearly there's an issue in the crowd here. I think this paramedic just being pointed in the direction of the person that needs assistance. So here's hoping everything gets sorted there.
30-15.
It's another unforced error from Venus.
Oh, what a good finish. Wow. A little bit of injection of pace there.
That was superb from Venus Williams, and she's got to keep her eyes on the ball. On this forehand execution, it's coming up behind her body, just to be able to have the vision to find that angle. Good racket head speed as well. Easy par. We've said that a few times.
Good depth. It's not easy this for Mertens, trying to take her first ever set off Venus Williams. They've played a couple of times. She's lost straight sets both times. And how that goes. 5 games apiece now.
The conditions tricky for both players right now, especially because they both like to play quite flat and hit hard through the ball. It's windy, blustery. Ball is traveling in all different types of directions, and both ladies are struggling to find that rhythm. But they're still trying to maintain their game style, their identity of being aggressive.
Quindi 15 love.
I think this is whenever we see from both players the lack of match play between them. Unforced errors are high.
Lost the ball toss there. Venus Williams has just upped the quality again.
40-15.
That's too good.
Terrific timing from Mertens there. Took that ball almost on the half volley, didn't let it drop at all. Was just able to create great racket head speed. Perfect.
No.
It was such a good second serve from Venus. Sliced down the tee.
Good depth. Just a little too hot to handle there for Mertens. And a good serve. Just helps her out there. It's all very close, this first set. And it is Venus Williams who kicks on here. She leads the way, 6-5.
Chiusa il porte, per favore, grazie. Tempo. Prendere posto, per favore. Il primo posto è disponibile. Grazie.
Oh, yeah.
Well, full stretch, finds the passing shot with a little bit of luck as well. Venus Williams, so unfortunate for Mertens. This ball hit the net, just gave Venus the time. She picked her spot.
Might just be heading to a tiebreak here.
Well, Mertens is doing an excellent job of holding on to that baseline, keeping Williams on the move.
Couple of points away here, Venus Williams, from taking this opening set.
It takes a big serve from Mertens. Just finding the width on that one. She's had to be aggressive with that second serve. 4 double faults so far, but she's going for it just to keep moving it up. Otherwise, Venus Williams should just be too aggressive.
And it is now Venus who has a set point. It is just away. Second serve to come here. We've seen a bit of a wobbly serving set from Mertens. 4 double faults. It is Venus who strikes first here in Rome. Takes the first set. At times it was very tough to call which way this was going to go. The American
30-40. Prima partita, Williams, 7-5.
Okay. I have asked for a sponge for here, but I don't know if it's coming or not.
So an interesting set that, but well, I don't think Venus ran away with it. She just about edged it. And can she carry on through this second set? Mertens, she is a little short of match wins recently in this clay court season.
15-0. 15 love.
And it's the lack of wins for Mertens that may have been the difference in that first set for her. Just at those crucial moments, not able to execute. So much credit to Venus Williams. 4-2 up in that first set, then lost 3 games in a row, and momentum was completely against her, but she stays in and she competes. And even when she's not playing at her best, she does what's needed. She plays point by point so effectively.
A reminder, the winner of this one will head on through to take on Serena Williams in round 2. If it is to be Venus who makes it through, well, that's 20 years after they played in Rome last.
It's making me think about what would have been the longest rivalry in tennis. Chris Evert, Martina Navratilova, how many years did that span?
Oh, the Williams sisters is right up there, like you say. It's not the best weather in Rome today. It's a little bit breezy and a little bit wet in the air. It's dark grey clouds earlier today. Haven't had any proper rain. As Venus Williams does get that first game on the board as the time, well, it's just about gone 6 o'clock on this Monday evening. Been a busy day. We still have a lot of tennis still to come today.
Well, first set, statistically, very interesting from Venus Williams. Whenever you look at those winners in comparison to unforced errors, you would think that it was Elise Mertens that ran away with that first set, but it was what Venus Williams did on the big point. She was solid, she played aggressive, and I think overall the difference has been that on the great baseline exchanges, Williams just hitting with a little more tempo.
These are important moments here for Mertens. Venus Williams trying to turn the screw.
Meanwhile, I'm still trying to find out what is the longest running rivalry in the game.
A little bit of homework.
Oh, I am fascinated by it. I think it's going to be Serena and Venus. It's 20 years and continuing. Navratilova and Everett, 15 years.
Well, I think you're completely right, because of course it is still ongoing, this rivalry. So imagine if the latest chapter does come in this great city here in the second round. But of course we cannot write Mertens off just yet, but right now she has some work to do. Well, Serena and Venus maybe the longest in terms of time, 20 years, but Everett and Navratilova played in 80 matches against each other. Serena and Venus so far only 30. Venus has played through that forehand of Mertens so often in this match so far, and she plays it with depth and with power. She gets great reward. Yeah, it feels like a game of vital importance now for Mertens. Venus Williams is just looking to try and get a vice-like grip of this encounter. Oh, well, she just got a little caught up on the clay there. Well, look how far out of the court Mertens is when she's executing this drop shot slice winner. Way out of the tram line. Got underneath the ball. Venus was just surprised. Wonderful athletic skills from the Belgian. Right idea from Mertens. And that's the first time we've really seen her play the slice backhand into Venus, and it just gave her a little bit less on Venus's next shot, gave her the opportunity to hit through it. That is just bread and butter for Venus Williams. She will put that away with glee.
Well, thank you very much, Venus says. See her always licking her lips as she runs up to this ball. Doesn't miss them too often, but she's so hungry. Gets there so quickly, sends strong messages to her opponent. Disheartening when you're playing against that.
That's a good point, though, as Mertens is holding on in this game.
Excellent, smart, going back behind Venus Williams. Starts it with a big first serve. Takes it early.
Hammered away. Big bruising hitting from Venus.
Well, there it is again, and just when she has time on the ball, she moves up so quickly. And again, these are strong messages she's sending to her opponent. She doesn't wait for it to come down, takes it as early as she can. Mertens doing the same there.
Sweeping that one away. Well done, Elise Mertens. She needed to hold there, and that's exactly what she does. She will look to kick on here now.
That'll give her a lot of confidence. That game had to elevate her level just to hold on to the service game. Venus pushing Mertens all over the court there. Frustration at the end of that last forehand.
Oh, what a fine day this would be for the Williams sisters if Venus and Serena can find those comeback wins today. Serena's already there. Venus trying to follow her younger sister.
I think it's one of those things, is your brother and sister, somebody, or sister and sister, if you can do something, I better follow.
And she might just be following.
And equally, so they say that whenever one of them loses, they want to keep on winning, but it must have a little bit of effect on them. There's that back behind play.
Good game. Venus Williams, a service hold to love. Very welcome indeed. And it is the American who leads again on this cloudy evening. 2-1. Serving it 2-1 down here. That's a beauty, an absolute beauty.
Well, excellent backhand, and again, it's sublime timing from Mertens here on this backhand. Leans into it, takes the ball on the rise, and just fully commits to the target.
But every single Mertens service game, Venus Williams is just causing some problems.
Well, she has just been so effective from the return of serve. And you can see Venus, when she's returning serve, especially on that second serve, her mindset is to get into an offensive position afterwards. And even there, that first serve, she returned it so aggressively that she's in that aggressive position. And it's so important for players learning the game just to understand that with the return of serve, at the very least, neutralize it. But for Venus and also her sister Serena, always try to step up one more. Be aggressive.
she's actually had a look at a few break points now, Venus Williams, in this second set. 4 break points early on in these opening few games, and she's not taken any. Will she rue these chances? Big hitting.
Well, she's stepping in now. Mertens trying to take that ball as early as she can, using her height to her advantage. Getting that ball right on the top of the bounce. She's navigating her way through trouble here in this set. Mertens staying with Williams. Give her confidence. And also play on the mind of Williams. Those opportunities not taken.
Yeah, missed opportunities. And gutsy play from the Belgian.
Mertens just guilty of not making Williams play a volley there.
That's so good. It's rock solid from Venus Williams. And I tell you what, if she can come through this match today, it's going to be a super win because, I mean, in terms of world ranking, she is 30 places below Elise and Mertens. Venus at 50, Mertens at 20. I know it's not all about rankings, and the fact that Venus isn't playing a load of tennis right now is going to have an impact.
And Venus as well, she's aware of Mertens' success on the clay surface, especially last year, and for her this challenge of trying to compete against the very best players in the world.
It's another game on the board for Venus Williams, who is making pretty light work of her service games in this second set, and she's just knocking on the door for a break as well. Mertens able to hold her out though. 3-2 Venus.
Tempo.
What she could really do with here, Claire, is a comfortable service hold, because she has been under some pressure.
And she has. She's had to face break points in both of her service games so far in this set. And I do feel that her level from the ground, her tempo has improved in the second set. Doesn't make it any easier. Venus has been so solid whenever she gets that forehand short up the court. I love her preparation. She always gets there so early. Her feet are in position before the ball bounces. Her racket is prepared. Doesn't take any risks.
Well, it's going to be checked here by Mariana Alves. Let's see, it is away. Well, it's mind-boggling, isn't it, when you think about Venus Williams and her career. I mean, she reached the final here in Rome in 1998. She lost out to Martina Hingis that year. She then came and won it in 1999. I mean, what was happening in 98?
I'll tell you exactly what was happening.
All sorts.
Well, I can tell you as a tennis player, in 1998, I was 20 years of age. Not giving away my date of birth.
Well, you just think about those years, and I mean, how the world has changed so much, but Venus has still been a constant.
Well, I remember thinking at 20 years of age that I was kind of past it if I hadn't been up there playing in the top 100 level, and that it was going away from me, because you had players like Martina Hingis, who'd already been world #1 and already won Grand Slams. 16 years of age when she did that. And then the Williams sisters came on, and they were so young. Really. And I don't think anybody would have thought then that 21 years later, Venus Williams or any player would still be playing at the level that Venus produces now. It's a testament to also how much she loves the sport. So much goes into preparing for every single event.
Oh, that's going to work out nicely for Mertens, and it might just be that, like a point here or there, that helps out the Belgian. Trying to get the perfect photo there. Smartphones, they weren't around in '99.
Were you around in '99?
I was. That's very kind.
baby-faced assassin.
Bullet rips up the line.
Well, again, Mertens just not able to live with the level of tempo that Williams is coming up from on the baseline. Just leaves this one short, not enough power on the ball, and Venus strikes through it. Seen that a few times.
That's going to work out. I think that's a play that we should see a little bit more from Mertens, trying to get Venus Williams moving forward, because, I mean, Venus has always been a wonderful mover, but I don't think she's quite going to get there.
Well, excellent play, smart, good vision there from Mertens, and she's definitely looking like she's starting to get a bit of control on this match.
And those hard-fought service games of the Belgian earlier in this set now look as if they might just be going the way of Venus, who's having to sweat.
And suddenly, break points galore for Mertens, having saved in 2 service games at the start of the match, saved those break points against her. Mertens has a real opportunity here. It's the first come on we've heard from Venus.
Well done. A couple of big break points are saved.
That's huge hitting from Venus. She goes back behind into the backhand again on this break point. Early preparation for the drive volley.
Mertens. Let's remove this.
It is the break, and it goes the way of the Belgian. Elise Mertens. Well, can she kick on from here? She has her nose in front now. Leads the way, 4-3.
Tempo.
Excellent resilience from Mertens in this second set, and now she's got herself in a great position.
Quindi 15 love.
Well, so far doing the right things. Mertens just staying focused here, and you're absolutely right, Mikey, the importance of just trying to be able to build momentum here. First time she's really held it in the match. Although you might correct me there, because obviously she won those 3 games in the first set to take a 5-4 lead, but you felt that that was Williams. Up to Williams, her level just dropped slightly, but throughout this second set, Mertens' level has improved and she seems to be in a more dominant position.
Another game. One game away now from leveling things up.
Zero 15. Lofty. Quindici pari. 15.
It might just be the first set that Mertens has ever taken off Venus in this their third meeting.
I guarantee you that Venus Williams will make her, or at least want to make her, serve out for the set.
Just a bit rushed on that. Sent back with interest. Good depth.
It's so important that on those cross-court exchanges for Mertens that she stays that little bit extra aggressive against Williams.
Vantagem, Williams.
Oh, well done eventually. Middle a couple of bites of the cherry there.
Well, super play, not afraid to come into the net. Mertens, great play back behind Venus. I haven't seen her play too often at the net so far in this match. Williams just hasn't allowed it.
Oh, wow. That bounced before it hit the net.
Well, even Venus Williams can hit a forehand and hit it onto the ground before it hits the net. It's making me feel good about mine.
And me. It's a set point again.
Players all over the world growing in confidence now.
Oh, well put away.
It's the importance of the first serve here for Williams on those break points.
But that is dispatched.
That came from absolutely nowhere. Short backswing, aggressive.
Correction. Replay the points.
Well, there was a very late and pretty quiet call of out, so they are going to replay the point there. It's outstanding defensive play. And then she senses her moment to strike. They're happy. The Belgian fans have something to smile about. As Elise Mertens levels things up. So it is a third set we need in this first round tussle. Remember, the winner will take on Serena Williams in round 2. It's a super fight back from Elise Mertens. She was slightly on the ropes in the early stages of the second set. She had to really work hard for some held service games. But after that, she went from strength to strength in this second set. And into a third we go.
That was an important set for Mertens. Obviously, the first set in her career against Venus Williams. And it'll be a nice feeling for her as she goes out and plays this third set. But obviously, with the intent of getting the job done.
Oh, that's just away, and Elise Mertens almost slightly slipped at the back of the court, but she's okay.
A little bit of moisture in the air, but she definitely looks like she's freer on those ground strokes, living with the Williams tempo, and she's going for more winners, using the line more often. Mertens.
Missing the line this time. I've seen some super players from Belgium down the years, like of Justine Henin, Kim Clijsters as well.
And she's very similar, isn't she, in her game style to Clijsters, the way that she sets up for both forehand and backhand, just the way that she goes about her business as well on the court, plays at quite a high speed. Obviously, as well, training at the Kim Clijsters Tennis Academy under a former boss of mine, Carl Mays.
Well, that is a good place to train. As she gets the first game of this third set, and she'll look to try and kick it up a gear now.
Well, obviously, she's got a lot of expertise around her. Obviously, Kim Clijsters herself and Carl, who coached Kim really through the majority of her career. And that's a lot of expertise, because when you have a coach who's coached from a young age right through to the top level on the tour, there's not very many people have done that. But Mertens has obviously got good people around her, and that was an excellent second set from her. And actually, I remember having a conversation with Carl Mays myself whenever I played Venus and Serena Williams in my last ever match, which was at Wimbledon back in 2007. Just went to him for a few tactics, and it was him that said to me, it's not the Williams serve that you got to worry about, it's the return of serve. And boy, he was right that day. I took it so early. My first volley, didn't find that so easy. Fortunately, didn't give me a good enough tactic to win the match.
Not to be that day. A few unforced errors here on this day from Venus.
And Williams just hitting the slice backhand there. You can feel the pressure that she's under. And that return of serve from Mertens, taking it really early. smart change of direction.
15, 14.
See just there from that slide from Williams how heavy the conditions are now. Ball slowing up.
Break point well saved. It's super placement of that serve.
See just from the placement of the feet from both players that it's tricky at the moment just to get their gripping on the surface. I think for Mertens it's slightly more favourable. Right shot to play.
Williams.
Venus covering a lot of ground now.
Back onto level terms. Fighting displays. We're going to see those in this third set. Those qualities that we know Venus Williams possesses. It's one apiece now. This is the penultimate WTA match on this court today. There's still Azarenka against Zhang Shui to come.
15 love.
Ooh, that wasn't far away.
Mertens hasn't missed a first serve in this set.
No, not this time.
40-15.
Oh, you just got to forget about that one. The idea was right.
40, 30. 40, 30.
Seen a few. Number 5 now for the Belgian. Got it. Beauty.
Relentless from Venus Williams off the ground there. So much depth on her ground strokes. When she has that little opening, she takes it.
Oh, it's away. And Mertens will stare down at the baseline accusingly. There's a very close shot there from Venus Williams. It must have been catching the baseline.
And Mertens just guilty, just taking her eye off the prize in this game. 40 love up. Williams seizes the opportunity and has a break point.
Oh, it's so close. It's turning into a real battle here now.
That's clay court tennis. Slightly uneven bounce there, just to that last minute. Williams lost her contact point. Depth, so good. Again, slides off the line.
Both players have had a lot of break points. Here's number 13 for Venus Williams. That's a breakthrough here for the American. As she makes her move in set 3. Can she make a break for it?
Roberto, this is grandstand. The publicity opposite the chair on the right of the shot slot has a malfunction, a square, and sometimes it's blinking.
So I will talk with the technician of the van.
Thank you.
Tempo. 15-7.
Mertens was
15.
starting to get a little bit of control in this match. 1 game all, 40 love on her service games, cruising through them. Hadn't lost a point, or hadn't, yeah, on her first serve. Delivered all her first serves up until that point, and suddenly a shift in momentum. Venus takes it.
Quindi 15. Trenta, 15. 30-15.
Yeah, nice work on the angles there.
Mertens that time able to open the court up with width, and we haven't seen either player being able to do that too often. They've played a lot through that middle third of the court. Conditions have made it difficult to move the ball.
Just pulling clear. 3 games to 1.
Yeah, a couple of unforced errors from Mertens on that forehand side, and she's capable of being destructive in terms of the winners on it, but there has been errors that have come. 11 in total in the match on the, sorry, excuse me, that's winners on that forehand. But in terms of unforced errors in total, there's been 31 unforced errors on both forehand and backhand, but the majority of those coming on that forehand side. Such a fine balance.
Oh, that's just too good. And, well, is she just moving through the gears now, the American?
She steps up again so quickly onto this backhand. Recognises that there's not a lot of tempo on the ball. Never been afraid to hit the winner.
15-30.
Such a crucial game now for Mertens. She can't afford to go double break down.
Well, she lost in the first round of Madrid to Schmiedlova. Now she's looking to avoid the double first round exits of both Madrid and Rome.
15-14.
For a player of her clay court ability and talent, it would be a blow heading to the French Open.
Excellent. Straight into the body. Obviously, Venus Williams has those long levers. Got to jam her up, but so much credit to Williams. She understands when she gets that little bit of momentum, how to roll with it, take it, put her opponent under pressure.
Got it! Spectacular.
Well, it had to be. This volley really top drawer here from Mertens, and all that doubles play comes into great effect at such an important stage in this third set. This volley, she's got to hit on her toes. Super racket head control. Racket head out in front at all times.
She'll just get another chance here, Venus Williams.
Did do a lot of running in that previous point. It's a tired, unforced error. This lady's not tired. Well, I'm sure deep down she is, but she does such a good job not showing it.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a battle, this. 2 hours and 9 minutes and counting. This one being checked by Mariana Alves, and it is out. Second serve. Break point to save. Gets it. Huge moments, these.
That's exceptional hitting from Mertens. She's under so much pressure in this point. Venus Williams hitting with so much depth and precision. She's pushed slightly out wide, uses the angle to create another one. That was a Clijsters-like forehand.
There we go. That's what you learn at the academy. Venus Williams with another breakpoint chance. Healthy amount of breakpoints she's already conjured up in this third set. Away that goes. 2 games will do it now for Venus Williams, who takes in a deep breath. What a fighter she is. And we're seeing that on these famous clay courts of Rome.
Tempo.
Well, she's looking to try and keep this alive here. Mertens does not want to unravel quickly, but that can happen against Venus. Oh, that's nice.
Fast feet around the ball just to get onto that forehand. Just quick first step. She's running out of time now, Mertens. Has to make a move in this game.
And she might just be. Beautiful.
And there's no panic with Williams. Faced with adversity in this match, she always remains calm, gives very little away in her body language. Rides the storm.
Out it goes. It is just one game now. The 1999 champion requires.
Well, in Miami, there was question marks with Venus Williams in terms of her physical health on the court. She was strapped up from really her elbow or shoulder or leg. There's no signs of that here in Rome. Looks like she's back to fitness. Moving well.
Oh, she was moving well around that point.
She's sliding all over the court there. Such good defensive skills. Yeah, for Williams, in terms of winning a match win, this would be right up there this year. Being Mertens on a clay court, that's big.
Yeah, it would be very impressive that, just looking at her other results. I think perhaps you put the second round win against Petra Kvitova in Indian Wells up there with this win, if she can come through it.
Well, actually that one, Kvitova, especially the form that she's been in this year and last year, it's really up there. Don't get much bigger than that.
13-15.
And a big prize at the end of this, if she's to win it. Is that a nice meeting with her sister?
Yeah, a date with Sis.
I was thinking, it must be great for Serena when she's away at tournaments, just having that big sister to call on for a babysitter anytime. That's gold dust.
Absolutely.
To any parent.
Head out for dinner. Lots of options here in Rome. Gets it. Well, there might not be too long to travel in this match, as Venus Williams is right on the brink. She can clinch it in the next game. 5-2.
Tempo.
Serving for the match here, Venus Williams, and just aborting that first ball toss. And that just sets the tone so wonderfully well. Often in a game, it's about that first point, and that was right on the money.
First serve, great delivery, but just how focused she is. Making sure she's in the right position and early for her preparation for that next strike. She's been so good behind her first serve in the set. Williams, she won 80% of points. And she delivers the first serve in.
Let's remove service. minutes. 30-15.
No sign of any nerves from Venus Williams. She's emphatic in this game.
It brings up match points, Venus Williams.
Let's remove service.
Oh, well done. Not just yet.
A little casual on this drop shot, and we've seen Venus just stepping up and ripping those backhands. First time we've really seen her hit the drop shot. Open the door slightly.
Well, it's a wild one. Even Venus can show some nerves.
Well, it's so important that whenever you're winning and you're ahead, you stick with your game plan. And even a great player like Venus Williams slightly blinked. 5-2, 40-15, bad shot selection.
But another match point offered up. And another well saved.
It's that forehand that has let her down through the course of the match. Mertens, and again, big opportunity there missed.
Four match points slip through the fingers of Venus Williams. Oh, but she was a little bit tentative on the volley. And Mertens says thank you very much.
Well, she still had work to do with this backhand passing shot, Mertens, and no backswing at all, just used all her hand skills. Wonderful passing shot.
And suddenly it's a break point here for the Belgian.
Let's remove service.
Couple of gifts from the Belgian.
The fact that Williams just took all the pace off that serve. Mertens had to create it. She does have a tendency at times just to slap across that forehand. Forced errors just creeping up through this set from Mertens.
Another match point, number 5. Oh, that backhand is working fine, though.
Yes.
Eight minutes and counting. And this is becoming a little bit sticky now for Venus Williams. As we approach 2.5 hours in this contest. That first serve is so crucial for Venus. We said how effective she had been on that, but actually since we mentioned that, she's been struggling to make her first serve, but that was a really valuable one there.
Difficult shot to execute from that position. It's 50-50 whether you make it. Difficult time to do it.
It's now 6.
Well, credit to Mertens, because on these match points that she's been facing, she has been so aggressive. Williams having to do all the running. Mertens needs to have that same attitude on all the other points.
No. And Mertens still might wriggle out of this game and keep this set alive.
Well, you go back to the first match point that Williams had, 40-15 up, had a backhand that she could have drove into the open court, went for the drop shot, and she's been punished ever since.
Where is this game going to end up?
Such good hitting there from Williams. Relentless. Flat through the court. Who can get their opponent off balance first?
Juice number 8.
That's the game they're playing.
Bullseye.
Well, this one was inviting Mertens to hit it.
We do go on. It's great resilience from Elise Mertens as she lives to fight another day in this set.
Well, it's a quality that we've seen in the nation of players from Elise Mertens' country. They're always fighting So much grit. But Venus took her eye off the ball for a split second in that last game. And there's a lot of work to be done now.
Quindi 15 love.
Put away in style.
30-15.
Suddenly, I just think this is going to be really tough now for Venus Williams to get that killer blow, to get over the line.
Well, Mertens has just really dug her teeth in, defending so well, moving. But she's aggressive when she's in defense. That's what's tricky for Venus. Funny game, isn't it? You do difficult things really well. Suddenly, the easy things, that forehand that you would have hit so often, suddenly you miss it.
Oh, it's a little bit wild.
It's just that case of, for Mertens, when her back has been absolutely against the wall, she's found a way. It's almost like she's needed that pressure to perform at her best, but whenever she's had a little bit of momentum, she's just given some free points away, relaxed slightly.
Beautiful serve. It is right in that corner.
Served well, 76% of first serves in this third set. Those are good numbers.
There's another. It's a rocket. Venus Williams can't believe this has landed in. It has, though. Venus will have another go at trying to close this out. 5-4. Venus Williams will try again. 5-4, she leads the way. It was 5-2, but she's just being hauled back here. Oh, just about puts that away. It was nicely done on the back pedal there, Mertens.
You see in this rally, Venus Williams going more down the line with her strikes than cross court, but the length is not deep enough, and that's just giving Mertens the opportunity to get over there and keep her on the run. Much better depth there from Williams. She's been so effective on that short ball forehand.
That's how close it's been. Superb. And it brings up another match point. She has saved another. It is remarkable, the tennis that Elise Mertens is finding on match point down.
She's so aggressive on these match points, and that ball, she just had time to accelerate through it. Big line, open. You don't often see Williams responding like that. She's certainly feeling it here. And that has been the problem for Mertens in this match. Those unforced errors have crept in this third set.
Look at that, match point number 8. It's another. Can you believe this? Those fans that are just about keeping it together.
Well, the level that Mertens is bringing. Again, match point down. Not afraid to go for the lines, and Venus is frustrated. And the ball boy or ball girl at the back of the court is taking a little bit of that frustration. Understandable. So many match points.
And with that, it is breakpoint Mertens. A phenomenal forehand.
Well, it's just giving that the treatment. Short first, second serve. Mertens so much time.
No. On to 5-all we go. Venus Williams, she was 5-2 up. But twice she cannot serve it out. She's had so many match points. And Elise Mertens showing all her fighting qualities.
Well, that last point had so much frustration in it from Venus Williams. Credit to Mertens. She's dug in, she's fought.
And where is the head at now for Venus?
Well, great champions respond. And you'd expect no less from Venus Williams. Just keep thinking back to 5-2, 40-15. Full court was open. No doubt Williams has put that to the back of her mind. There's no let up for Mertens. No time to breathe. She suddenly got herself back from 5-2 down, and she might think for a second that she might get a free point or two, but not from Venus Williams. She's right back on it.
Oh, she can't believe it. It will be checked by Mariana Alves. It is out.
Well, it's just such an impressive response from Venus Williams. The way she's gone after the ball in this game. Attack the second serves, attack the first serves.
Yep, she's certainly found another level here. That's what great champions do. She's pushed it up again. And that's what Elise Mertens does.
And that's top drawer. Williams does well just to get her racket on the return of serve, but back behind. It's been an effective tactic.
Still a break point. No, it's away. So close. It will be checked. But it was called wide by the line judge. Marina Alves is going to double check.
No. It's actually it's called here.
And it's a huge call.
I don't see any space.
I think she's calling this in. She is.
I don't see any space on this ball.
And of course, there's no Hawkeye to call on.
I see, I see it from there. You see the full thing, like here? That's how I see it. Yeah,
This is difficult.
But for me, the mark is like this. So it's that.
Well, she's decided now. And Elise Mertens has to grin and bear it. It's a hammer blow for the Belgian. But Venus sits down with the lead. The American, 6-5 up. Can Venus get over the line? She'll have another chance. She's had so many match points. Will they be swirling around in her head?
Excellent court awareness from Mertens. And you can see each time Venus has come into the net, Mertens has astutely hit that lob over the backhand side of Williams.
Beautiful. Mertens seems determined to take us to a tiebreak to decide this. Glorious backhand up the line. as we are approaching 3 hours in this match. That's certainly why this one. It looks as if it's going to be 3 times that Venus Williams has served for this match. 3 times she's been broken. And this is a break to love. Gets nowhere near it this time, the American. And this one, this battle here on the clay of Rome is going all the way.
Well, scar tissue from those previous 2 service games. Looked like it stayed with Venus Williams in that last game. Never really believed this is a tiebreak. It's a new beginning. And to Mertens' credit, from 2-5 down, she did become so stingy in terms of unforced errors because they really had started to mount.
And it's about who can hold their nerve now.
This is such a good retrieval from Mertens, full stretch. Squash forehand. Just continues to force Venus Williams to play that extra shot. Just a movement. It's been excellent from Mertens.
It's very tough to call where this is going to end up.
Well, I just think this type of match for the Belgian player could really turn around this part of the season for her. The confidence that she would gain from it. However, she'll have to go to sleep and wake up and play the sister the following day.
I think on the whole over the last 3 hours it's been the backhand which has been the more solid of the wings for Mertens.
She gives nothing really away in terms of unforced errors on that backhand. It's a beautifully produced shot. She's got great timing as well. Loves to hit down the line and the inside out backhand. Interesting to see Will Williams change direction a little bit now. I was saying.
Yeah, it was a serve much needed from Venus there.
Right into the backhand.
As the lights are flicked on, we're into the evening comfortably now, 8 o'clock. Started in the late afternoon. It's a glorious setting here at the Foro Italico. And the serving numbers have really just suffered for Venus Williams over the past 20-25 minutes. I mean, the 3/4 of this set, it was very good.
Suddenly, from nowhere, Mertens has come up with 2 unforced errors off the backhand side. Make that 3. Just funny old game, this. She's been so solid throughout on that backhand side. And suddenly, pressure.
It will be a massive relief for whoever can come through this. Now that will help Mertens out.
Well, that's just too good. And again, she takes this backhand on the rise. World class.
It's going to be another match point. She's been suffering on the match points as Venus. Match point number 9. Away that goes. Are you watching, Serena? Venus is coming for you. It will be an all-Williams showdown in round 2 here in Rome. Venus Williams, well, she will be breathing a sigh of relief here this evening. She does it the hard way. But she takes it eventually. 7-5, 3-6, 7-6.
Well, you can't underestimate just how tough a win in the end that was for Venus Williams. And to come back in that tiebreaker after missing all those opportunities, finally winning on her 9th match point, that will feel good. And it was an impressive, really, display. And just looking at that match, Venus Williams winning that match without hitting one ace. Well, that's not something you would say too often, but in terms of her aggression, I think she stayed aggressive through that match. But she was, especially in the 3rd set, and that stat doesn't really show it, it was her willingness to keep the ball in play and not hit too many unforced errors in set number 3, which eventually gave her the upper hand.
Well, it's quite incredible what we continue to see from Venus Williams. She is still winning these tough 3-setters. We see it so often, and over the past few seasons, she has shown this gutsy resilience to always find a way through. And, well, as you can see, she's going to take on Serena Williams in round 2. Serena, the number 10 seed, was safely through earlier against Rebecca Pettersson of Sweden, 6-4, 6-2. Venus Williams, well, she needed 9 match points, but eventually she gets it done. And this is a brilliant win. It's the first time we've seen her since Miami, but she's up and running here in Rome.